started drawing at the age of 7. I discovered a talent a little bit earlier than that. I knew I had it within me. So I continued for quite a while till the age of 14, where I started really experimenting with different techniques and mediums and pencils and colour pencils, shadings and things like that. It was like someone picks up a pen and starts to write. For me, it was just something that came naturally. It wasn't like something that I had to sort of really look into hard into doing. How that started was like, it was more of a hobby up until that age, 14, 15. And then a friend of mine had come over and he brought another friend. And I had a few paintings there and he goes, how much do you want to buy them for? Do you want to sell them for, sorry? And I didn't take it seriously. I was like, oh, okay. And then I started thinking, oh, maybe I can make some money out of this, you know. And he goes, oh, I'll take the lot. And I think it was about $300 or $400 at the time, which was a lot of money at the time. They weren't that big paintings, yeah, but it sort of pretty much started from there, and I started thinking differently, like more professionally. I wanted to advance my skills, but that was a waste of time, I found. I went to one school and they, after 2 weeks, they told me to leave. Not because I wasn't good enough, the opposite, because they were teaching me things I had already taught myself years before. The only difference is like, the end product was the same, just the technique was different to mine. I had my own style, but the end product was the same, so in fact even better than theirs. So it's really weird because I started from a young age drawing things that I hadn't even seen before, like to do with ancient Greece, mainly the history, mythology, mainly ancient battles. And years later, when I'd seen in museums in Greece and that, I'd actually seen things that I'd actually drawn. It was exact how I'd drawn without I actually having seen it. That's the weird part. I mean, I can't describe that either. So my mother was pretty good at drawing. The first thing I ever drew was a horse. It was pretty good, and it looked like a horse, exact like a horse. She drew one, I just did it. Mine was better. My father says he could draw as well. I mean, I haven't seen any of his work, so I can't really comment, but he reckons at school he was pretty good. So I think I might have taken a bit of both, from both, so
it does run the family?
I think so. And my sister was pretty good at drawing as well. Yeah, I got a younger sister, and she was pretty good at it too. Caravaggio, Vermeer, she's a Dutch painter, not many people know about it, but different artists for different things. Picasso, his early work, and I'd always get inspired by looking at things like that. I had my own ideas, of course, but just trying to come up with my own unique sort of style, I suppose you'd call it. Mainly oil. I do use acrylic and watercolour as well, also pencil for drawings and that as well. But mainly oil. Lately I've been using, I like using a lot, those earthy tones, those beigey browns and yellowy sort of colours. Especially for the ancient thing, I think it gives it more of an ancient sort of look. It gives it, plus there's more depth to it, I believe. Sometimes it's in my mind. I mean, I've already got the finished product in my mind. The picture's actually in my head before I even put paint to canvas or pen to paper. Like, I've actually seen the finished product to the last detail a lot of times. So it's just a matter of looking for the subject matter just to fill it in before I start. I mean, I've woken up in the middle of the night, gone back to a paint that I'd started like about 4 months before. For some reason, I just get these weird inspirations. There's something missing, and until I find it, it's just like there's an empty gap there until something sort of falls in my brain. Like, okay, that goes. I'll use it. But like I said, that could take 2 months, 3, maybe 4. I mean, if I go to a gallery, for instance, I could look at a painting, I could stay like 20 minutes looking at one painting. It's really weird because I went to this gallery, some exhibition, I can't remember who it was at the time, and they actually thought I was trying to steal the painting. There was a group, they'd actually moved on, and I actually started at one painting and all these security people started surrounding me. Because the group had moved on, so I mean, I was only there looking at the painting because like for different, I was looking not just at the painting, but I was looking in the painting. Like every subject, especially with ancient Greece, I really like search the subject to the last detail. I don't just sort of guess. So I've got to find out eras, dates, times. Like if it's an armour, it's got to be the exact armour, helmet, things like that. Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Greek. It could be anything for that matter. I like a lot of chill out music, relaxing music, a lot of saxophone music. Yeah, things like that. It's just like I'm here, but I'm sort of travelling at the same time. It's like I'm in my own world. I sort of create that atmosphere. And like I said, it depends on the mood I'm in at the time and on the subject. For instance, if I'm doing a Greek island painting, for instance, I might put something relevant to that, some sort of Greek music in the background, or just the bouzouki music, for instance, just things like that. But yeah, it's I can't paint without music. This time of the year, a lot of people are asking for a lot of tattoo designs, which is very popular around this time of the year. I'm always getting bombarded with work coming up to summer. Tattoo designs mainly. A lot of it being ancient Greek themes. A lot of Greek paintings, ancient Greek paintings. Big projects coming up, like a few murals at a cafe, and one's like a restaurant. And also there's another big project happening. It's a gym. It's like to do with ancient Greek themes. So I'm looking forward to doing that as well. Yeah, it's a good question. There are there's quite a few pieces I don't want to sell, but I end up selling them in the end, if the price is right, of course. But there are some there's about 2 or 3 that I wouldn't sell. There's one particular piece that it's taken me over a month to do. That's one piece I don't really want to part with at the moment. It's an ancient Greek theme, but it's a bit of everything, and there's a lot of passion got into that piece, and a lot of effort and a lot of time. Would I consider illustrating a book? Yes, I would. I've actually thought about it for a while, and basically I'm just waiting for an opportunity for someone to approach me with that sort of offer. The calendar I've done for Alpha magazine, it's an ancient Greek theme. It's basically, what it tells me anyway is it's Greek. It's basically just Greek. If you want to view some of my work, you can go on my website, www.nicosart.com, and you can view some of the work there. To all Alpha magazine readers and Alpha Mag TV viewers, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy the calendar. Hope you enjoyed.
Son las mismas estrellas.